And we are live here at the Reserve in Toledo, Ohio. And you can see the countdown. We're going to join the action here of Day 1C of our $250,000 Super Mega Bounty Tournament. And things kicked off yesterday with 2 flights. I'm here with Flying Brian. Brian, you pretty much dealt all day yesterday, saw a lot of the field. And then I think you were dealing earlier today.
Yeah, today I was.
Yeah. So today we've got a feature table, and we have 146 entrants, which means that we're playing down to 15 players.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to bring you this poker action for about 4 hours, a little over 4 hours. Last night we ended just as they got to hand for hand. And it was actually kind of a good thing, Brian, that we ended the broadcast because it took...
I heard it was a long hand for hand.
I think it took like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And we've never seen hand for hand take that long before. Typically, you're looking at a half a dozen hands. You know, and the clock ticks off. We take a little bit off.
2 minutes.
2 minutes off for each hand. We have had a hand for hand where it has gone... You've gone through one level with those 2 minutes per hands. Last night we exceeded 2 levels going through that. So it was...
Nobody wanted to bust.
Nobody wanted to bust, but there were 12 players from yesterday's day event. And then what did we have in the second? Was it 9, 10?
I wasn't here for the second.
No, but anyway, we can get you an update on that. But good poker action. Folks are, trying hard to make it into that day 2 because, man, you make it day 2.
That's right.
You just need a couple of bounty chips at $1,000 a piece, and you're
flying high.
Yeah, and you're flying high. You're free rolling.
That's right.
And this is the format. You can go to thereservepoker.com and you can check that out. Again, we've got 2 flights today, 2 more tomorrow. This day flight now is it's already past the late reg, but then we're not done with November because Friday, November 28th, the day after Thanksgiving, popularly known throughout the country as Black Friday. So we got the Black Friday Black Chip Bounty Tournament.
Right.
And the cool thing is the Wednesday night, the night before Thanksgiving, you can get into this $340 buy-in tournament via a $75 satellite. That'll be a big night.
It will. Yes.
And then the Friday itself is typically our biggest one-day tournament. Go to thereservepoker.com and you will also see that we have just announced for December 13th. Speaking of bounty chips, we've got a progressive bounty tournament. That's Saturday, December 13th. Okay. That is also a $340 buy-in, and that is also going to be a big tournament. The details, like I said, were just released here within the last day. Mm-hmm. So if you go to thereservepoker.com, you can see the graphic on that progressive bounty tournament. PKO.
Progressive knockout.
Yes. So, anyway, we are just here, eye in the skies, getting some adjustments made, and we'll be going live. We are 9-handed. At any given point, we might get down to 6, 7 players in our feature table, but they treat this table just like any other table within the tournament, and we keep the tables balanced throughout. And we're looking forward to some great action here today. Any insights from players that you picked up either yesterday or today?
No, not really. I mean, I see a lot of people firing bullets, trying to build that stack, get the bag, secure into day 2. A lot of people talking about the $1,000 bounties. That's going to be real nice. I mean, can you imagine a knockout, $1,000?
Yeah.
So day 2, we're really going to see some chip stacks flying.
Well, and we've got very popular name here and face on the live stream sitting in seat 9, and that is the General.
General Patton,
and he did bag last night, so he is going after a multi-bag, and the multi-bag bonus, of course, $2,000.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to kick this off. Blinds are 1,500, 3,000 with a 1,500 big blind ante. Looks like we're taking this 6-way.
Okay.
And David G hitting top 2 pair, aces and sevens.
6,000.
Ron with the flush draw, queen high. Wow, we got a lot of people. We got Joseph hit an ace. Tim hit an ace.
Call, fold. Raise to 21.
And there's the raise from David with the top 2 pair.
Ron is not someone that typically chases unless the price is right. He might make a liar out of me here. You know, he did call that bet on the flop. That was affordable, $3,000 when he's at, 30 big blinds. But he's not going to stick around and chase Ron Muir, a regular here at the Reserve. I've known Ron in the Toledo poker scene for well over 20 years. Great guy. And he has a real passion for this game.
Sure does.
Doesn't just play the big ones. He's here on a weekly basis. Maybe a little less in the summer because he loves spending time up in the cottage up in Michigan.
Oh, nice.
On the water.
Is he on one of the Great Lakes?
No, he's just on a smaller lake, and actually not too far up there, maybe an hour and a half. I forget now where that's at, but he loves being up there, having coffee on the dock in the morning.
Love it.
Call, call. Keep it going around the table. Call.
Well, Ron's going to start it off under the gun with a call. Tim is in there with a suited ace. Michael Valor, who we have seen here on the live stream the last couple of times, and runs deep in tournaments.
5 player. Check.
Boy, right out of the gate, these 2 first hands action
Yeah.
flops.
2 players with King Queen.
And this time the flush draw for Tim.
Raise to 30.
Well, Michael doesn't like his kicker, I guess. Gets out of the way. The raise came from Tim, who's got the flush draw, and that leaves the other king queen for Alan. And Alan's going to push all in, and will Tim consider himself pot committed at this point? Now, if Tim looks familiar, that's because we just saw him take down 8th place in the grind. Which we were live streaming on Sunday. And he is going to make the call.
He does have bottom pair to go with that flush draw. So he is drawn to any club, ace, or 4.
And he does have Alan covered, so this is Alan's flight 1D.
And there it is right on the turn.
Oh, yeah.
And a 4 on the river.
Sorry, day 1C. And the Eye in Sky will give us a little view up in the upper right-hand corner here soon that'll show us the number of entries today and how many are remaining. I believe 146 entries playing down to the top 15. We get to that top 10%, and then that's it. Everybody's chips get added up, bagged, and they sign the receipt.
Come back for day 2.
Come back for day 2, or
That's right.
like Brian Patton is trying to double bag, come back for another flight.
Sorry, that's more important than making the right call sometimes. Oh.
But significant jump in chips now for Tim as he becomes this feature table chip leader.
Raise to 7. 7,000. Hold and a call. Call.
Couple of aces, ace 8, ace jack, up against 7s.
Ooh. 7's looking large and in charge.
Check. Check. $16. Yeah. Fold.
I like that bet sizing there from David. If somebody was waiting in the weeds with a queen and come over the top, which they probably wouldn't do holding quads, but at least if they called, he'd be getting some information at a decent price considering his chip stack. What I would not have liked to seen is if he checks that. He's in position. He's already flopped a full house.
Yep.
And if you show a little bit of, you don't want to show fear.
Right.
And conversely, you don't want to be overconfident and then have painted yourself in a corner.
Every time. You like to. You lost me. Call.
That would be amazing, right?
Not in poker. Jesus. Oh, I keep you honest. I'm honest. Check. Check.
The general
5,000.
hitting his jack on the turn after raising this preflop. Ron makes the call. Gets no help on the river.
11.
I'm gonna try to make it an effort not to raise your big blind the next time.
No. I want you to raise it.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna make a conscious effort.
Don't change anything now.
I'm gonna.
You fucked me all up.
I'm gonna do it.
Sunday evening, these two were on that final table for the grind. Brian Patton taking down 9th place, and then Tim right behind him with 8th place. So there's some history here.
Oh, yeah.
I have raised your big blind like every freaking time.
Not just from Sunday night, but
Like 99.9.
the two have met up at poker tables numerous times.
Yes, they have a lot of history.
I call. Call. Raise. See, everybody. Raise to 13. Yeah.
Take a small blind too.
Small blind.
Michael in the big blind.
I was going to say there was no shame in folding.
Ace King, not just a big blind raise, but a legitimate raise.
With the life up,
Takes down the small, the big, and the ante. These are 25-minute levels, and every 125 minutes there is a break. So each one of these 6 flights, fairly standard for the reserve and standard for our larger tournaments. People like to know what the break structure is. In this case, they have just taken their second break, and their second break was the dinner break. And starting at 6 o'clock tonight will be day 1D.
Put it out there, then every time I go to bed.
So if you're on your way, headed this way to play in 1D,
No.
you'll be able to
Well, you know.
plan things knowing when the breaks are. People ask that quite often.
Oh, yeah.
And we've got the hot dog truck out there. They got burgers today?
I believe so, yeah.
I think so.
Yep, I think I've seen some people eating burgers.
Hot dogs, brats, burgers.
Yep.
Very convenient. And man, what a beautiful day compared to what they had to put up with over the weekend. They got that little canopy around that, and they had to sandbag that thing to keep it from blowing away.
Oh, yeah.
All diamonds on this flop. Going to come down to who wants to bet it. Nobody does so far. And just a gut shot for Murat. Do we know how we're saying that? Murat?
I was going to let you go first.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I was corrected on a player's name last night during the live stream and grateful for it. We do not like to butcher people's
Right.
names.
Yeah, we don't.
So if you're on there and you hear us call out somebody's name in the incorrect manner, please don't hesitate. We appreciate that feedback here on the chat, the live chat of YouTube here at the Reserve in Toledo, Ohio. We kind of skipped over when we were doing the graphics up there for the main event and then jumping into Black Friday. Keep in mind that we're not done here with this fall series. We do have a closer on Sunday, and that one starts at 2 o'clock.
It's a $30K guarantee with a $200 price tag. Very nice. David G with those sevens again. Just a couple hands ago, he flopped that full house. Oh, but the mighty jacks of the general.
And a quick 3-bet here. And the kind of 3-bet that says, go away.
Mm-hmm.
We've actually heard the general say that before. Get out of my pot.
And both players are going to fold. General picking up 15K.
And Joseph, the low stack here, you know, at this level of play, 15 big blinds. I know we talk about this often. Not really something you need to panic about. A lot can happen when you're at that level. Continue to focus on your poker play.
Just each individual hand.
And then, you know, we had this conversation last night, Brian, and it was also with Dom's friend Matt when he was in here the other night, talking about when you get close to the bubble, when you get, you know, we're doing 16 or 15 players tonight, and let's say you get down to 20, 19 players, and you're comfortable. You got a comfortable stack. And the idea of, so what is my strategy now? The strategy is, according to Matt, and probably a lot of professional or good players will say, just stay focused.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to give all your attention to the low stacks
Right.
and think, oh, here's what we can get this over with quick, it's still a distraction. It's not something you want to focus on. You want to continue to play your game.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd say that's really true when you're down to Joseph's situation, 15 big blinds, a lot of poker coming yet before you get down to those final 15. You can't get that mindset of, oh man, this has been an awful day. I think I'll just go home and watch football.
Right.
And I'm going to shove with 7-8 offsuit. You've got to keep a level head in this game. And try not to get too far out ahead of your skis.
You're saying you could be the first person to get a double back. That'd be nice. Oop. Wow. Sorry about that.
8 of hearts, 6 of spades has been exposed.
Well, I think Adam is quoting a statistic here today about Brian would be the first one to get a double bag. Tells me that whoever bagged last night is either not here today so far, or they were here and got eliminated already.
Yeah.
None of the things that we've said are what he was actually doing to Brian.
So true.
Call option. 3 players.
The option's going to check that king queen.
Oh, look at that. That fool.
Check.
That's right, you're gonna lose it anyways.
2 players here with a queen.
11.
Marat's going to come out, and boy, I hope I'm saying that right. Going to bet and then get a call from Michael. And now the hearts come into play
Check.
for that king queen, and he's going to check it. Is he letting rope out here? Is this his intention to check raise, do you think? Or did the heart worry him?
No, because he's got the king of heart back up. I think it was more of a pot control to to see if your opponent's going to smash the turn card. I mean, what would he do there if Michael comes out for
Yeah.
45,000?
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
So check.
Got enough exposing it, maybe it'll all come down. Yeah.
King queen's going to take that one down. Well, Vic, I mean, his last initial is M. Maybe we can just call him Eminem.
Eminem. All right, I got it. MTM.
MTM.
Eminem probably gets used a little too much. So we'll go with MTM.
Yeah, you're right. Didn't think of that.
Raised to 8. Call. Call.
Mm-hmm. Three players here off to this flop. Russ hitting middle pair with his queen jack.
10.
David with a gut shot to Broadway. And an overcard.
Call. Heads up.
Russ coming out with a check there, going to open the door for David to be able to bluff that overcard, the straight. And it works. He's going to take that one down.
And a call. Option. Raise to 8. Call. Call. 3 players.
All right, 3 off to see this flop. And then general with the 5-6 flopping a straight. Ron leading out of the big blind with a bet of 6K.
Check. $16.
Another pot coming Brian's way.
Last hand at 15 and 3. $8,500. Fold. Everybody fold. $2,000, $4,000 now, everybody.
It went up, I forgot. I forgot to raise your big blind. Well, you can raise my small. You missed you.
You want me to call the floor?
Yeah, let's replay that.
No, it's a joke.
You can just raise the small. It's not the same. Doesn't feel it.
Pocket jacks for Russ under the gun.
Something funny came through that headphone, and that was at your expense.
I know. Sorry, you all in here.
I know.
Yeah. 52-5.
Hopefully it's recorded. I'll watch it. I was gonna say you got
No.
Adam.
Russ is going to move all in with those.
Nothing too threatening, guys.
Welcome to the table.
Action over to Bay City Brad, who just sat down to join us here at this featured table. He's going to raise it up to 9,000 out of the hijack with Ace King. Michael V sitting in the small blind with a couple of eights.
I'm all in.
He is going to push all in. 64,500.
64.5. Kind of call.
Bay City Brad makes the call.
No. Seat 9 folded. And the original razor called. 64.5.
What about that?
And we are off to the races. Eights in the lead still. Picking up a gut shot for Bay City Brad.
Hey, moron.
And now a diamond draw with that gut shot and overs. And the eights will hold.
You did not just do that.
Dude, the last time I was in here, I did a shout out to my wife and kids and all, right in the camera.
Did they hear you?
Oh yeah, they thought I was gonna start a trend. Yeah,
Oh my God.
They were watching and.
yeah.
That's right, Mike. Last time he went all in one of our tournaments, he looked up at the camera and gave a message out to his wife and thanked everybody and went all in.
I gotta show you, I got it saved.
Nice.
I know you don't wanna see it though.
No, what's in my head is better than what you can show me.
Fold. 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 Fold.
Kings for Russ.
9,500.
That's called easy decision poker. He's going to raise to 9,500.
Call.
The general coming along out of the big blind with ace deuce. It's the card that can kill him. Oh, and he hits a king.
Check. Check.
Top set for Russ.
Check. Check.
Brian's going to let that ace high go.
Well, and now a couple players dropping below that 10 big blind watermark. And now it's okay to be concerned.
Right. Now we got to make something happen.
Yes.
Oh, you can't wait for
Oh,
these.
you were too much or no?
Still too much. Can't wait
Gotcha.
for these. It's just like, it's gonna 10x it. It's a primer.
All in.
And speaking of one of those low stacks, Bay City Brad,
500.
I'm sorry, Joseph, excuse me, Joseph picks up sevens. Boy, we've seen the sevens here today. What's the significant? November 14th, maybe? 14?
7 and
Equals
7 is 14.
7 and 7 is 14.
I don't know, but he's all in with him.
How much you say? 38.5.
And this is, given that everybody else folds, definitely the right call here for David with the fives. So Joseph is going to be pretty happy when he sees those two cards,
Yeah.
but can't really take it to the bank until the flop, the turn, the river.
I like it this way better.
So far, so good. Got to dodge a 5 here on the river, and he does.
You'd had these cases.
So a double up, and sometimes that becomes the point in your tournament life, either where things just suddenly turn around for you, and there's momentum shift. You can actually start playing some poker, or things go back to the way they were that got you there in the first place.
Right.
My birthday was yesterday. Are you 14?
Oh, I-
Happy birthday. Yeah.
Did she say it was her birthday yesterday? Did I miss that? Eye in the sky, did you let me forget Denise's birthday? Oh, my goodness.
We shouted out yesterday when she was.
Dirty diaper.
Oh, I was in here. Okay.
No.
Ready for the oil change.
You've been different if your name was Ricky, right?
Yeah.
I like these cards. Yeah, they are. Fold. 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 Call. Raise. 15,000.
It's warm in here, isn't it?
It's a little warmer than
MTM gonna raise this out of the big blind. David limped in out of the small
I
blind.
mean, I could deal with
He's gonna make it 15K with 7 deuce.
They're okay right now, I think. He said
Mainly doing that because he knows if the small blind just limps in, it's a low possibility that he has a premium hand.
fold. 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 Fold.
The general
And a fold.
having a Boo Radley moment there, staring off into space. We've all been there. Look at the dealer like, what are you looking at me for?
It's
Oh,
on
I
you,
have.
sir.
Oh, I have cards. Oops. Folded in my head
Okay.
hours ago.
So it happened today at one of the tables, and I was giving the guy time because I thought he was thinking. So
Yeah.
I'm, waiting.
Yep.
Everybody else is looking at him, and then he starts like going into a story about something,
Yeah.
and then people are like, "Wait a minute, he doesn't know he has cards," and they're like, "Hey, you know what's on you?"
Yeah, we've seen that.
We've all done it.
All done it, and we've seen it time and time again.
Raise 10,000.
The nemesis for Tim, King Jack.
Fold. Fold. Call. Fold. Fold.
The general coming along with one of my favorite suited connectors, 9-8.
Is that all in, sir? All in.
Bay City Brad, all in out of the big blind.
Call.
Brad's going to be all in for 22,500.
22,500. And a call and a call. 3 players.
Tim and
One
Brian
all
both
in,
making the
heads up
call.
action on the side.
So we got one player all in here. These other two are heads up to the side.
Can't say it's never worked.
And the general hitting his 9. Oh, Bay City Brad, though. Got it locked up with the
Then I
10s.
roll 'em. There are 9s, 10s, and 5s with a 9.
Well, 2 all-ins for Bay City Brad here in the last few minutes. 7s and now 10s, and they hold up both times. And he goes from well below 10 big blinds. Or am I getting? I get that mixed up with Joseph. Excuse me. That was Joseph that had the 7s earlier. Now I'm pulling a general moment here.
All right, all the small stacks doubled up.
That's going to become
What are you talking about?
the phrase. I'm having a general moment.
Having a general moment.
He's not going to like that.
No.
Better leave that alone.
Not doubling anybody else up.
Well, you know, he
I don't-
dishes out enough. So
I know, but I don't need to give him any more reasons to yell at me.
No. No, sir. Especially you. Hear you saying.
We all like it better when he talks to himself.
Fold.
Oh, did I say that out loud? I'm going to get in trouble for that one, too.
Fold. 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 Fold, fold. Fold.
Well, that's interesting. On the button, would have liked to seen Joseph
Call.
min click there on the button, or a little bit better with the Jack 10. You've only got 2 players behind you, and you've got both of them covered, and they're both, you know, I don't know. Maybe you think Ron's at a point where he sees any ace and he's going to shove, so you avoid that kind of move,
4,000.
and he would have missed. But he would have been in position that might have changed Brad's
Fold.
disposition, or in
Right.
that case, both of those players might have folded and he'd take down the small, the big, and the ante. And I don't say that to be disparaging against Joseph. I just would have liked to seen that move there in that situation. $146 entries for this third of 6 flights for the $250,000 prize pool guarantee. $25,000 guaranteed up top, and the opportunity to come into Sunday on the day 2 and take down $1,000 every time you knock somebody out. We are down to 49 players on this flight in this feature table.
Fold. 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 Fold.
This table here,
Fold.
5 more in the main
Fold.
room. In a little more than an hour, we'll be starting flight 1D.
Fold.
Call.
Call.
We love that you're here watching us, but we'd
Right,
prefer it if you jump in the
10,000.
car and get in here and get into this Friday night
Heads
flight.
up.
That's right.
Heads up action, battle of the blinds. Tim raised to 10,
Check.
and Ron makes the call and hits it well.
15,000.
Very well. This is why I don't like playing with Ron. Love the guy. Great guy. But he is the master of check raising. I constantly have a hard time when I'm playing against Ron putting on a hand. And boom.
All in.
Full house. And Merry Christmas, Ron. Tim goes all in with his 9s because he couldn't put Ron on a hand. Had no idea. The stoic, ever stoic Ron. And he's going to get a nice double up here.
I said I wasn't doubling anybody else.
20,000.
I said, and I thought I had a double up, and
Yes,
it was your
20.
turn.
Well, apparently Ron asked for it. Asked for the double up
Did he?
before the cards came out. Maybe that's what you got to do.
Give me a double up.
Give me a double up.
Okay, well, shit, who
And he
else?
got it.
You want fries with that?
Yeah, right.
Raise your hand.
I don't care. I'll take a double up whether it's with the fries or not.
No, because then you're gonna have none left by the time he gets to me. He's gonna
Now he feels I don't call it. This is a small stack here. Small
I
end.
came here with
chips, okay?
I know you did. You did. You lost big one there.
I don't blame Tim at all. That's exactly what I would have done playing in that hand against Ron, getting no read at all, and then kicking myself over and over again for not slowing down on that board.
Fold,
Got better.
fold, fold, fold. Raise 8,000. Fold. Fold.
Joseph raising this one up to 8,000.
Fold. Thanks for catch. Heads up. Check.
Swing and a miss for Michael. Middle pair for Joseph.
5,500. Fold. Raise 10,000. Fold. 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 Call. Fold. Fold.
Here comes the sevens again.
Fold. Fold. Heads up.
General's going to call with 7, 6 of spades. Actually, it was the general that raised to 10K. So he's in a really good situation here to make a continuation bet, even though he's out of position. But he was the pre-flop aggressor. And that pays off so often, particularly on a board like this for Brad.
16,000.
And he's got Brad 2-1 in chips. And the semi-bluff goes through. Bet his gut shot. Did his continuation bet. Did his due diligence. And it pays off.
Fold. Raise 10,000. Oh, fold. 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 Call. Fold.
There he's talking to himself again.
Mm-hmm. He says, let's make some magic happen.
And he needs some magic.
Yeah, with ace 5.
King 5. And he hits the king.
5, I mean,
yeah. But Michael now hits a set of 4s.
That's what it's going to cost him.
13,000.
About half size of the pot. A little better than that, about a third of the pot, excuse me.
It was, it's not, Brian checked. Yeah. 13,000 is E2.
Race.
Raise 30,000. Button raises to 30,000. Brian folds.
Brian's going to get out of the way with that weak king.
Fold.
We talk about how many different ways there are to play this game, so many different strategies, and I probably do the same thing Michael does there. However, there is the thought process of what about a smooth call with that board?
Mm-hmm.
And are you missing out on some further bets or further value on that pot? In that case, you know, rainbow board,
This is the last hand at 242. Blinds will be up next.
the
hand.
only thing you've got to be concerned so far is
Will be 2,500.
that the person has pocket kings.
Right.
I mean, so if they've got ace king and they hit it and you make a smooth call
Call.
and
Fold.
an ace comes, you're going to get paid bigly.
Fold. Oops. 10-8 exposed.
I gotta
I agree with that.
Yeah, I got to text my grandson and let him know I used that word today.
Bigly?
Yeah.
Is that his? Does he use that word?
Oh, I don't know. He
Oh.
uses all kinds of words I don't understand. Bro, dude,
Riz.
yeah, just chilling.
Call. Fold.
I told somebody the other day I was just chilling and they looked at me twice. Hey, I know how to speak teenager. And just a call here with the ace 10, opening the door for queen 5, king deuce, and king 10 to come into the picture. Top for Marat.
Well, you want king 10 in there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Check.
Oh my goodness. Last time I did it, I got a vote. That's still a chance. What's the odds of that?
16,000.
I couldn't tell you. Low.
Call. Fold. Fold. Heads up.
Now both players with the heart draw.
Check.
Murat with the nut flush draw. Michael V drawing extremely thin on this, looking for
Call.
a black king. And there it is, the black king, king
Wow.
of spades. His 3% turned into the check mark.
25,000.
That 2 of hearts might have cooled down his action there. Marat doesn't look too eager to make this call. And he does make the call rather than get out of line and do something dangerous. And Michael continues now, and I believe this is going to make him our feature table chip leader at this point. Going on a bit of a run good. And we really have nobody like we did just a little bit ago that's in real trouble. And now, you know, Brian and I looking at the screen from left to right, you know, things seem to even out, almost like the wind dying down on Lake Erie, with a little bit of a couple blips here and there. I always find that interesting when you have, you know, one or two people that are just mile high stack above everybody else.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden that comes down, the lower stacks come up,
Hold.
and it does become a different game, particularly if you know, we do see from time to time a player come in with a big stack, and they'll play that big stack poker.
Oh,
But
yeah.
not everybody does that.
You're right.
Call.
I mean, I think playing that big stack poker, you know, is what keeps that chip stack maintained and growing.
Players.
3 players. There's that ace in the window for Tim.
Check. Check. $17,000. Fold and fold. 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 All in. Fold.
And it's sevens again, Brian. I don't know. We shouldn't be surprised, right?
No, I think it's time number 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Hot hand of the night.
10,000.
And this is at least 2 of the times where the sevens have gone all in a low stack. And now coming into David.
He's looking down at the ace jack of spades.
And he's well above 30 big blinds here. He has the small and the big to his left. Probably trying to decide whether he should 3-bet this or just smooth call. He almost doesn't seem that impressed with ace jack of spades, and he's not, and he lets it go. Now a suited ace for Murat. He lets that go, and Joseph not going to challenge with the 6-4 of spades. And there we have the clock showing us that we are advancing 15 players today at some point to the day 2. Once again, these are 25-minute levels. There's a break every 125 minutes. We started up this feature table here with our broadcast right after the dinner break. So every break going forward is going to be 10 minutes. Flying Brian and I are going to be broadcasting here until we get through that second 125-minute series. If we are not hand for hand, we might entertain the idea of going further if we're down to a final table. But if what we saw last night is any indication of the timing, which it typically isn't, but we did finish up our broadcast just as they went hand for hand, and that was right at that second break. For them, it would have been the fourth break.
Big blind calls.
So I anticipate that to be about the same, right around 8:25 today. Back to the action. Brian's not going to be happy with that flop, and Brad might check here
Check.
to let out some rope. And it goes check, check. And now I expect Brad to put out a bet. 36,000. Pre-flop raise of 16, so maybe a bet of 22.
12,500.
General picking up a gut shot with those sixes.
And the price is right here for the general, I think. Makes the call. And he hits his six on the river. And this might go check, check because of the straight possibilities that are out there.
All in.
Oh, and now Brad, with the straight possibilities out there on the board, putting them to the test. This is a tough decision for Brian. This isn't. He is asking for the count, and he is just down to 37,000. The general with 3 times that amount
36,500.
could afford to make a questionable call here. We know it's not questionable, but he does not like that run out. And he does make the call, and he's going to be happy with the outcome because now this puts the general up over 200,000, and Brad realizing he just picked the wrong time. Now, if they were equal in stacks and Brad makes that move, might be a different result. But with just that, a third of Brian's stack left.
It's a dead small.
We're not going on a 7 there. That's what I was thinking, but I've been wrong many. Oh, you're wrong all the time. Many. Surprised to see you get one right. Fuck me. I get it. Once in a while.
Fold. 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 Raise 16,000. Fold.
Out.
Fold. The dead button.
And that takes us now to 41 players.
41.
Playing down to the top 15. Blinds now at 2,500, 5,000, and 2,500 on the ante.
Fold. Fold. Call. Fold, fold, fold. All in.
Right. Oh, see, he just blew your whole game plan right there. Whatever you had concocted going on in your head, not gonna work this time.
Mr. Ron gonna move all in out of the small blind. Couple of ladies.
Oh, heck, queen eight.
You don't have any overs.
No, I know.
Fold, yep.
Yours is better than
I was
mine.
trying to be up to no good right there. You didn't let me do it.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you for the donation.
Yep, anytime.
It wasn't, yeah, it was your big blind, wasn't it? Picking on it again. It was after you, not me.
Like I said, it's detailed.
So he was after
I
you,
was
not
just
me.
picking on it that time. I didn't raise.
No, you're just trying to suck.
Does that tell you anything? That all the other times I had good shit. This time I didn't. Read it. It's like ABC.
I folded twos to
We
your
call that
shove.
hand cornbread back home. That's what the queen ate.
Cornbread?
Queen ate, cornbread.
Where's back home?
Chattanooga.
Chattanooga.
South Tennessee,
sure
North
there's-
Georgia.
I'm sure there's some
Grace,
ridiculous
10,000.
reason why that's called a cornbread.
This is what the queen ate, cornbread. Queen ate, she ate
Queen
cornbread.
ate Cornbread, the queen
Oh,
ate
the
cornbread.
queen, I got
Got
you.
it?
Real
Ah,
slow,
took you
real
long that,
slow.
Brian.
Brian.
Little slow.
He's like, I don't get it.
Could've been like sushi.
Why cornbread?
No, cornbread. Call. Small blind calls, everybody calls it around. Big blind fold, heads up. Check.
King Queen versus Ace High.
7,000. Fold.
He actually made a.
King Queen's gonna take that one down.
He just missed it. Yeah.
No,
I swear to God.
you talking about Brian?
Yeah, they're gonna send reporters out.
Alrighty
It's
guys,
on
that is
camera, right?
my time, thank you.
It's on camera?
It's on
Good
camera.
luck for the rest of the tournament,
I
Eddie's
gotta
gonna
see
be
it.
your next dealer.
Press is
Brian made
flying
the right
out.
call. Oh.
Threw the money card out there.
How's everybody doing?
It was either I was winning or I was losing.
Welcome,
There was
King
two
Queen.
ways I could've went.
He so could've easily got 7 there.
Absolutely.
25.
I mean, there's almost no way I'm not calling that. If he had more chips in there.
Well, it took you long enough for
Well,
fuck's
so why'd
sake.
you
You
waste
could've
all
called
that time?
earlier then. You could've gotten 10 hands in.
Nah.
Careful.
I try to talk myself out of calling shit, and it just never works. My brain says nope.
One way.
Raise.
It made sense that he had a game.
10,500.
Fold.
All in.
Hello, man. Oh. Yeah.
Russ makes the call with 9-8 suited. Brian gonna check his option.
Tens are coming all over.
Check. Ten down.
Another situation where the general has the check mark. Not too easy to make the call. A lot different than when he had the set of sixes. And
I think the Dewey was
much
good.
less pot committed here for just 2,500 or for $5,000. So
It was. Yes, it was.
that time he lets it go.
Yep, thought the Dewey was good.
And just commenting about he doesn't listen to himself as often as he would like when it's time to fold a hand.
Mm-hmm.
That's the competitiveness that he has, the passion that he has for this game. I have to say, when I, first started playing Hold'em 20 plus years ago, and not that I'm a star great player right now, but I've learned a lot in that time frame, and I look back on those days at just how much I didn't know about this game.
Mm-hmm.
And come to realize, whether it's cash or tournaments, folding actually makes you money. You've got to learn to fold in the right places.
Yeah.
Calling, really pretty much a four-letter word, unless you've got a strategy behind it. But just limping in and calling on a regular basis can also be very expensive.
Oh yeah.
Straight 30.
Michael V gonna take this one up to 30K. And he got no action. Man, a lot of tens.
Well, they're coming in.
They've been hitting. Every hand.
Check. I won with king 10.
Check. At least five. Check. Check.
Brian hitting 2 pair on the turn.
Check.
7-8.
I'd like to see Dewey.
No, didn't have Dewey that time. Dewey would have been good too. Because I really wanted to win with that. I really, really wanted to win with that Dewey. You don't know how bad I wanted to win with that.
Ron, under the gun.
15,000.
Gonna make it 15,000 with pair of eights.
Thank you. Yep. Lines are missing here.
Jacks from Michael V.
15.
Gonna raise it up, go to 15,000.
Can you put your cards in the logo? I got them all in.
Big call.
Call, let's see, it's gonna be 65. 25 more. 25 more, 65 more. 65.
I thought it was at a 10 out of 10.
It just,
10-3. Over 10-3. I was like, I almost wanted to call just because the 10s are just hitting so much. I'm like, I should probably just call because.
unbelievable.
Well, and that is going to be it in this flight for Joseph. And Michael continues to run well over this last hour, hour and a half now, eclipsing 300,000. And with this level, 35 people left, that's a pretty good spot to be in, Brian.
I agree.
Yeah, at any given point, you'd love to be over 500,000, but not completely necessary. And going into day two, if you can take that 345 and at any point double that up or increase that to twice and get yourself positioned into the day two with 700,000, 750,000. Pretty good place to be, and I think the way Michael's been playing, as long as the deck doesn't slap him around too much, he's got the potential to be able to do that. And now picking up ace-jack of hearts, and he's just on a run good really well. He does raise to 13,000. However, Tim probably going to 3-bet this with the ace-queen. I was wrong. He's just going to make the call. And look at that for Michael.
Wow.
Not only does Tim miss this in a big way, but Michael's got position and the flush draw and being the free pre-flop aggressor, but Tim's going to float another one in the board pairs. Tim technically still in the lead. Check, check. Here comes the free card. And if Tim checks, oh, Michael's going to let him off the hook here. I think another bet there might have taken that down for Michael.
First in the round.
Ah, yes, thank you for that.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you're right. It was a Marat. We'll get in the groove here.
We'll find it.
Check. Okay.
Here's the fire, it's getting a little warm.
A little bit, for sure.
The general pairing his 9, now hitting 2 pair 9s and 6s.
10,000.
Russ going to lead out with a bet here with queen high. Brian makes the call. Oh, and the queen on the river for Russ, going to give him the check mark.
And we've entered the realm now of 4 tables down to 34 players. This is a feature table combined with 3 tables out in the main room. And I can hear in the background some of the buzz of folks starting to come into the building for this evening's Day 1D.
That's right.
Starting at 6 o'clock with 260, 290 minutes of registration right around there. So almost to 9 o'clock. You can get here to, no, longer than that. Help me here on the math.
It's a little after 9.
A little after 9.
Yeah, because you got the breaks and
Yeah, so I was doing 125 plus 125 plus a 10-minute break. So that's 250 plus the 30-minute break.
Mhm.
So that's 280. So 4.5 hours.
Mm-hmm. So what does that put us till
Till
10:30?
10:30 to get into the late reg
Yep.
of the next flight, the 4th of 6. Friday nights are usually pretty big, but hard to compare them to Saturdays.
Oh yeah,
Going to be a lot of players in here tomorrow.
sure is.
I get a count.
Maybe flight 1 tomorrow. You'll be popping a bottle.
225.
Could be.
Could be.
Could be. Or could be the beginning of the second flight.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there. Popping the cork to celebrate meeting and exceeding the guarantees. Something we've become accustomed to here in our 4+ years, 4.5 years here at the reserve. And Cameron coming in to that seat 2 position just in time to have Joseph push all in with his pocket kings, and those go uncontested.
Queen 10 suited for Russ. David flopping the only pair here out of the small blind. Pair of twos.
You're doing a terrible job dealing, Eddie.
I think I did pretty good myself.
Horrible.
That didn't sound like Patton's voice.
Raise to 17. Got an all in.
Raised to 17,000 from Cameron. And an all in out of the big blind from Ron. Ace King suited. He'll take that one down. Small ace for Cameron. Not quite big enough.
He tips 100%.
21. Fold. Yeah, fold. Fold and fold.
Weapons of mass destruction there for the general. And they're going to hold up after the flop. And he'll take that down and improve his status here
No.
to up over 200,000.
I just put the exclamation point on it.
Which results in big smiles. It's nice to see him smile.
Here and all in.
All right, 3 players going to this flop. And a queen right in the window for Michael, who has been on a run good here since we started this live stream at a little bit after 4 o'clock. You know, and this is going to make it look like poker is easy right now because he hits the queen and his 2 opponents nothing.
Yeah. Some days it's an easy game.
Yeah.
Other days it's the hardest game in the world.
Yeah, it's the ups and downs and ebbs the tides. And thank you very much, everybody, for joining us here. We are the Reserve in Toledo, Ohio. $250,000 prize pool guarantee, $25,000 up top. Super mega bounty. This is our 3rd of 6 flights. Everybody in the top 10% of each flight making it over to day 2. In seat 9, General Brian Patton bagged in the first flight last night, and now he's going after his multi-bag bonus, trying to get into the top 10% of this field so he can collect an extra $2,000. $340 buy-in, and you make it to day 2, and every time you knock somebody out, you're collecting $1,000, aka mega bounty bonus. Haven't seen the 7s in a while, so now maybe 8s are the hand. David picks them up under the gun and raises to 15,000. Ron's going to smooth call here with ace queen. Michael can afford it, but Seems like a waste of money there to stick around with that. Russ now pocket sixes in the small blind. And he's going to push all in here with his remaining 15 big blinds. And if David folds here, I don't see Cameron coming along. And Ron doesn't necessarily like to be in a situation where there's been a raise and a re-raise with a hand like ace-queen. That's my knowledge, my history knowledge of Ron's play.
Sounds about right.
And it would be close to Ron's entire chip stack here to make the call.
Mm-hmm.
And he has no idea how far ahead he would be. Now does that make things different? Or even more, even that much easier for Ron to make the fold?
I'm going to go with easier. I think he's going to fold.
You think he's going to fold? Yeah.
Mhm. Yep, he did.
So the field is going to be a little bit surprised to see these two hands turned over, given the hands that were folded. David folding eights and Ron Muir folding ace-queen. Both of those hands would have been stronger than these two.
I know.
But that's how this game goes. I mean, you just get in a situation where you have to give things the best read you can. And Ron wasn't in desperation mode there with 15 big blinds, so it's reasonable for these players to suspect that he had a much stronger hand than just pocket sixes. Now he's got to avoid 7 outs. Now he's got to avoid 11 outs. Does he dodge it and the sixes hold up? They do. And for a little bit of security, he hits the straight.
Yeah, even the eights go down in flames.
Yeah. So the eights would have gone down in flames. The ace-queen would have gone, you know, hindsight here is, boy, a couple of good folds there.
Right?
They're patting themselves on the back, breathing a sigh of relief. On the other hand, they make that call, and wow, Russ would have catapulted into the chip leader here at this feature table as it is. He approaches much more comfort level here, but Michael remains the chip leader. At this feature table, we're down to 32 players.
One more level, you guys. Then we gotta break.
And the blinds now at 3-6 and 3,000.
Call. Call. Check. Check. And check.
Three-handed, fairly friendly pot here. Russ pairs up on the river and makes the call. Heads-up action. And the general's going to get the check mark here and bet it as such with A bet of 15,000. Newfound chips here for Russ. A run out of spades and the board pairs. But you know, when you're playing with the general,
Need any water?
you got to be ready to shift up your game a little bit. And the general does get paid off here.
Makes me feel a little bit. I told you I took an interest. You're like everybody. It's Ursary interest too. Thanks for nothing. Poker went up.
Take it.
And we've got a dealer change. Thank you very much for joining us, folks. We are the Reserve in Toledo, Ohio. Live streaming tonight. What'd we say? Till around 8:30, 8:25.
Yeah.
On this feature table, but then we're going to be back on Sunday. I believe sometime around 1 o'clock, might be 2 o'clock on Sunday for the day 2, and we're not going off the air on Sunday until we crown a champion.
That's right.
We have had some really cool trophies for this series, and trust me, maybe we get a shot of it. I know we'll get a shot of it on Sunday. Got another great-looking trophy for the champion of this one. But that won't be the end of it, because we're going to do a closer on Sunday. 2 o'clock. $30K. What was the buy-in for that again, Brian?
$200.
Oh, man, that's a good deal.
Sure is.
Particularly if you come in here and you want to keep an eye on the day 2 of this tournament. And don't worry about missing out on football, because we'll have any game you want up on the multiple TVs, big screen TVs we have here at the Reserve. We just upgraded in here. We got a nice big TV.
I know. I seen that the other day. I was like, holy cow.
Yeah, and it's beautiful, but and I'm not sure where the little one went. Went somewhere.
To the trash, hopefully.
Yeah. However, maybe should I hang on to it so I can watch the Bears game on Sunday?
Oh.
That would require...
Did they play yesterday?
Last night there was a game.
There was?
And it was the Jets and Patriots.
Yes, I saw that one.
Yep. And then the Bears play on Monday at 1 or Sunday at 1 o'clock. Don't want to bore everybody here with
Bears talk.
Bears talk. Sorry. And we've got a recent trophy winner here in the house now.
Champion.
Matt Headley.
That was a good match, and that almost went to one of our own here.
Yeah, our own beloved.
Yep, Eric.
Young Eric.
Those two put on a good heads-up match.
They certainly did.
That was fun.
Yeah. And he sits down and immediately in the big blind with ace-jack raises up. Barely gets his chips out of the rack and takes down his first hand here at this feature table. And just so you can plan your evening here, we will be coming up on a 10-minute break, probably in about 10-15 minutes. And that will be just a 10-minute break, enough time to stretch your legs, make a sandwich, let the dog out, feed the cat. check your bankroll so that you can be here this weekend for the remaining 2 flights tomorrow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And Hadley comes in and is rolling strong.
That's 13,000.
And look at this. Ron getting there with the straight.
Fold.
And he's going to raise that up in a call. The board does not pair, nor does a king show up.
Or a diamond.
Or a diamond. My goodness, did
He dodged it all.
He faded a lot there. And Ron's going to push all in after a bet of 36,000. And Matt is no stranger to Ron's play.
Yep. Nope, 75.5.
Oh, what the hell would you want to fold pre-flop? Can't beat 60.
Yeah, this is something I see Matt do quite often in his play, whether it's tournament or cash game, and rewind the footage on the hand. Go right back to the beginning. Try to figure out what Ron would have been here. Why would he make this call on the turn?
Just have too much on that.
And I said it just a little bit ago. So hard to put Ron on a hand. And Matt does make the call, and Ron is going to double up here with the lowly 6-2 of hearts.
I was gonna fold that one too if he could raise.
Well, you know, it's hard to put him on that hand.
And Ron just says, if anybody would have raised, I'm out of there. Right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Have 30 something on there, can't fold.
something to be said for, regardless of your position of your hand, just making a 2x bet pre-flop
You can't beat 6 deuce.
can prove to avoid some situations like that. And Ron, who was down below 10 big blinds not too long ago, in a little bit better situation, of course. Blinds going up every 25 minutes. Now they're at 4, 8, and 4.
16.
But being at 25 big blinds in Ron's situation's much better than being below 10.
Old fishy swimming by the pole
Michael, under the gun, raising with pocket sixes, doesn't get any challengers. And maintains his position as chip leader here at the feature table. And Joseph now in that situation where he's down to 10 big blinds. But I really don't think he has to put the panic lights on yet.
Fold. All in.
Just as I say that, ace jack of clubs, with the one move he has in that situation, all in. Tim's not going to challenge here with 2-4. But will Michael look him up here with the king-9 of diamonds? Partially because he can, and partially he's thinking, well, this may be a desperation move being at 10 big blinds. Maybe he's not that strong, but he does wisely let it go. Let it go.
Does the general want to try the 6 deuce?
He saw it work.
I can.
Raise the 17.
Headley's going to open this up from the hijack, 17,000. Right behind him in the cutoff is Ron with pocket 10s, going to make the call.
Well,
Button coming along with a suited ace. Russ in the big blind, he's going to make that call as well. 4 players off to this flop.
Shoot tape.
check.
And Tim hitting this one with top pair. Backdoor hearts.
Got 32.
Headley coming out for a C bet. He's going to bet 32,000 representing that ace.
Call.
Now Headley hitting his queen. Giving him a couple more outs, but that's giving Tim the nut flush draw with his top pair.
55.
55.
There's a smooth call from Tim, leaving behind just 27,000. The river comes and Tim gets the check mark.
All
And he is going to keep the pressure on. Might be bad timing here for him. Oh no, Tim is going to let it go. Wow. Strong play there from our recent champion. And now he improves his chip stack. He had come in with around 360, 370, I think, dropped down below 300, around 240, and now regains the title here of chip leader at this feature table. 31 players. We lose 4 more, then we're going to 3 tables. And we'd be playing down to 15.
I think think the 8s are catching up to 7s now.
Yeah.
Another pair of 8s out there. This time for Ron and the hijack.
One more pile. That's all I need. He's got a whole pile. I know, that's what I'm saying, but one more pile.
Are you buying them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Give me a second.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, we got 8 minutes, but,
Yeah, no, you're fine. We're not using them.
Fold,
Call.
all day,
F12.
fold. Okay, wait till he's back there.
Yeah, you're good.
You want one more for this one? Oh, one more, oh, I'm sorry. That was three. My bad. My bad. Fold. Raise the 22. Fold. Fold. Fold.
And then you have 12,000.
And it looks like we'll probably have one more hand here at this level. Just a very quick 10-minute break coming up. My name is Vic Gager. I'm in here with Flying Brian Hughes. And after this break, we're going to come back for a couple more hours of No Limit Hold'em tournament poker action for our $250,000 prize pool guarantee super mega bounty day 1C.
385. Thank you.
Fold. Fold for this one.
I stand corrected. I overheard something on the
38.
table that said one more, but actually, no. We've got a few more. Sorry about that, folks. Don't leave yet.
Fold.
Don't walk away.
1,000.
And when you do, come right back.
Pocket
Tim here, just 3 big blinds, pushes in with King Queen. He's hoping these eclipse the pocket fives of the general, or his day 1C will be over. And a 5 right there in the window.
Not now.
Oh, and now a couple of outs, but not enough.
Good playing.
And Tim, who just finished the other night
Give the camera one of those.
in 8th place during the grind. I know he'll be coming back.
Very nice.
Time
And
till
probably a half an hour.
probably a half an hour. He's got plenty of time to jump into the second of today's 2 flights, day 1D, and then of course 2 more flights tomorrow, one at 11 and one at 11 a.m. and one at 6 p.m.
Made it more sweaty. Yeah, always opposite, and even somehow they're still dodging out.
4 more hands left in this break.
Keep them low. 5 and lower.
Did I do the math right? I
Mhm.
did.
Hey, dude, you just asked for cards.
Didn't even have to take off my shoes.
I did that Wednesday. I was in a flip. I had ace king and got the States, and I was like, man, I need a king around the river. King around the river.
Russell probably looked back on today's flight with those pocket sixes as a turning point, because things are starting to go his way now, picking up pocket kings, but those go uncontested.
I need to. Let's find out until they too. I was getting them size earlier. Almost fell asleep.
Fold. Raise, 25. Fold. 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 Fold.
David G with the jiggities. He's all in. 130,000.
Fold.
And an ace 9 for the general.
Fold.
He lets it go.
Raise, 25. Fold. 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 Find out.
I have one of these.
Fold.
They haven't been hitting lately.
I know. That's, if they kept hitting, I might have called.
We got tens that getting hit all the time.
I usually don't give that cookie up twice.
Got you one hand in. Threw my hand in and took
There was an oatmeal raisin in the bottom of that one. I was gonna get that one. Yeah, well, there was a whole oatmeal raisin down there and a bunch of little crumbles all the way around. Yeah, buddy. Big one of mine.
Hand number 66. We're on a 15-minute delay. We have the intel to know that this is the last hand of this level. They'll take a 10-minute break,
Oh,
come back to 5, 10, and 5, I believe.
Yeah.
what you do? You're on the ground, you're on the way.
And then we will continue on for a couple of more hours here tonight.
Fold.
The general's going to protect his big blind with the dirty diaper.
I let you say it.
And he hits a piece of this. He hits a better piece of it than Headley does.
Check.
So check, check, free card.
Check.
And the man of many faces, Headley, given the most confused. He looks confused, like what is going on?
Check. And a Dewey.
He's got a Dewey, he says. He's got a deuce.
Brian loves those Deweys.
There it is, folks. 9 minutes and 13 seconds, and Flying Brian Hughes and I will be right back. And we are back here after the 10-minute break. Thank you very much for joining us. We are the Reserve in Toledo, Ohio, and I am Vic Gager. I've got Flying Brian Hughes here in the box with me, calling all this action. The Fall Series main event. We're going to bring a couple more hours of No Limit Hold'em tournament action here and sign off until Sunday, day 2. We'll be back in the box here probably around 1:30, 2 o'clock, I'm thinking. And then we're going to be here, myself and Dom, the Mafia guy, DeSano.
Double D, Dom DeSano.
This will retire, folks.
And you're dealing on Sunday,
Yeah.
Wish there was a poker tournament.
which means
I'll probably stop in the
you'll
booth.
stop in,
Yep.
give us a break.
Yeah, because actually I think I'm at the bottom.
Okay.
So, yep.
Raise to 20, seat 5 folds.
One player away from breaking it down to 3 tables,
9 folds.
and then playing this down to 15 players who will advance to the day 2. Seat 9, Brian Patton, the general, bagged last night, and he's hoping he can do a double bag here, be the first one to double bag in this tournament so far.
First 20 was all right, but I got a discount. A discount there.
Go to thereservepoker.com. You can check out all this information on our fall series with regards to the remaining flights tomorrow. And you'll also notice that we are done with this fall series. We've got the closer event, $200 buy-in starting at 2 p.m. on Sunday, $30K in a day.
7 folds. Nine makes it 20. 10 folds. One calls. Mullen. 2's all in.
Joseph picking up kings here now for the second time on this feature table. Russ is going to let that weak ace go, but back around to the
I've got one that's all in stack actually.
small blind for David, who had
This one.
called the 15,000
Correct.
after Russ had raised.
76 all in.
So he needs 56,000 here with ace jack offsuit against the kings. The kings being a 3-1 favorite. Joseph avoiding eye contact here, trying not to give him any information. Joseph wants this call, doesn't want to see his kings cracked, but he'd like to see another 56,000 in that pot and have those kings hold up. And David lets that go.
You didn't have a 10, you didn't fold 10, 10 deuce, that's an automatic call.
Joseph gets himself back up to 12 big blinds. 25-minute levels here.
Give you credit for something.
It's done?
What's that? So when you fold like ace down?
Well, if I have ace ten, okay, he said there. Tens are four.
They're coming back, tens are coming back.
First tournament life, finish short.
I think, yeah, that's why I didn't think he was gonna call.
Little night baseball here for Ron Muir, 9-3. No thanks.
What'd you call it? Night baseball?
Yeah, back in the old days, playing in the basement. Dealer's choice. There was night baseball. 9s and 3s were wild,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you got to buy a extra card with a 4.
Yep.
I played so much of that poker for many years.
We called it blind baseball.
Blind baseball.
Yep.
And the first time, I remember some 20-plus years ago, getting into a weekly tournament on Monday nights for a $20 buy-in for No Limit Hold'em. I really hadn't played it much before, and I thought, I'm never going back to those mixed games again.
After playing Hold'em.
I became a Hold'em guy, and look at this. Headley now flops. Straight flush draw. No help here for the 6s or the 8s, but the 8s are the best made hands so far. Russ wants to see where he's sitting, and now he has the best made hand. But so many outs. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 21 outs. 6 of them in the muck. Looking over at Russ's stack.
These are the ones that you just somehow miss.
Matt raises that up. Quick fold there. Relatively quick from the from Russ with the 6s. And Matt shows getting quite a reaction from the rest of the table. Just a beautiful flop there.
Really though? Percentage?
At least a little bit.
I mean, we're just trying to split something.
Oh yeah, follow the queen.
Follow the queen. Chris Roberg. Crisscross. Jacks are better.
What was follow the queen? I remember that one. Something.
So it was 7-card stud game.
Did like the queen of spades restart it or something? Or
No,
is that a different game?
the next card after the queen
Oh,
then
that's right. Is
was
wild. Yes.
And so the wild card could change.
Yes. Yep. I remember
You
now.
might be sitting pretty,
Yeah.
and then suddenly
A queen shows
your
up.
queen shows up, and your wild card is no good anymore.
Yep.
I have to say I did like that game. I liked Crisscross. Yes, I am dating myself here, Chris Roberg.
Just a heads up there.
No secret.
I played all those, and I'm not even that old.
My grandmother. This is kind of why our family was so much of a card family. in her retirement days, small town in Minnesota. And she would drive around to friends' houses looking for penny ante games. And usually they were playing ace deuce, which was just, I think aces or deuces were wild. But she loved to play any kind of card game. And as a young kid, get to that in a minute, we've got 10-9 versus ace-9. Jeremy just coming in now, first hand with 315,000. Check, check, here comes the free card. First one to bet, I think, is going to take this down. And right now it looks like Jeremy putting a bet out. Headley going to raise here? Is he going to put the pressure on? Is he going to play big stack poker?
Raise to 62.
He does. Bumps this up to 62,000. And now eclipses the $500,000 mark. But a game that I used to play quite a bit with my grandparents was 31. And you could play that, you know, the younger kids could play it. Really wasn't a very complicated game. You'd each get 3 pennies or 3 nickels or 3 dimes or 3 quarters in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
And pass the deal. And if my grandmother offered you the cut and you didn't cut the cards towards her, she'd wrap your knuckles.
Oh, wow.
Make sure you did it right. She was a stickler.
1 and 2 fold.
Joseph now picking up pocket aces. He's had kings twice. Does a 2x raise. Michael's not going to defend. One of the remaining 3 tables there for this flight. Some familiar faces. Sean in the white hat. Got Garrett. Looks like that's seat 3.
It's our grind champion there, I think.
Well, wait a minute now. There is another player going after a second bag, I believe. The blue hat and the black hoodie.
Yeah, Rodney.
Rodney did bag last night, so there is another player out there.
It's a race to who can get there first. Well, they'll both get there first.
Big Papa on the chat reminds us that the game Black Mariah was Follow the Queen, and if the Queen of Spades came out,
That's what we played.
then
It ended the whole that round.
That
and
round. And
Re-ante.
the pot stayed.
Yep.
Re-ante.
Yep.
A pot builder, Black Mariah. Thanks.
Thanks,
Mike.
Big Papa.
Love going down memory lane with some of these things. The General's going to make under the gun a 4x raise with the 5s. And now another one of those tables of the 3 tables remaining. Some familiar faces there.
Oh, J. Hud.
And
David. Oh,
Marissa.
one of our own.
One of our own taking a shot at it. Sitting just to the left of Warlock. If I'm at a
Is
table...
that Warlock or Mark Davis?
Oh, maybe that's Mark Davis. No, that might be... They both look similar from behind,
from the
although
back,
Warlock
yeah.
has a much bigger frame.
Right.
2 raises to 35.
And we saw Raymond here last night on our featured table And he is above $500,000. Sits down, picks up pocket tens. That's Mark Davis. You
Yes.
are correct.
Two folds. Three folds. Four folds. Five folds. Six makes it a quarter.
Pocket threes. 2.5x. Michael. 1 point was our chip leader.
Seven, no.
In the cutoff, ace queen, keeping the pressure on with that big stack, pushes all in.
9, 10, 1 fold.
Back around to the threes. It would be an all in to call, and he's not going to do it with those threes. Can't blame him. What I was going to say, whether it's Wesley Warlock or it's Mark Davis, if I'm at a table with them, I like being to their left.
Oh yeah. You want to see what they're doing first.
Yeah.
I'm rolling with the cards I've been picking up.
Mark sometimes can be quite an unknown
I didn't hear it.
in terms of his action, and he loves action.
3 folds. Actually. 4 folds. 5 folds. 6 folds. 7 folds. 9 folds. 10 folds.
Battle of the blinds here. Small blind for David.
3 at the 25.
Down to 10 big blinds. Going to raise this, and Raymond now with a hefty stack makes the call with ace 10. All spades. Raymond in the lead by virtue of his ace, but man,
Check.
2 checks.
a lot of... Oh, and a check here from David.
1 checks.
And another check here from David
Check.
2 checks.
to a free card. Looking for a spade or a king or a queen. Doesn't come. The check mark goes to Raymond. If they check this to showdown.
2 bet the quarter. 1 folds.
Oh, the straight there for Raymond. I
Mhm.
missed that. Sorry. I thought it was ace high. See, we've got some more folks joining us. Thank you very much. We are the Reserve in Toledo, Ohio. We're bringing you some of the Day 1C No Limit Hold'em tournament action here for our $250,000 prize pool Super Mega Bounty Tournament. Flying Brian Hughes and I be here till about 8:30, bringing you this action. We're going to ask you kindly, if you haven't yet, please hit that thumbs up. Helps us here at the Reserve on the algorithm for YouTube, and we greatly appreciate it. We appreciate your participation. We would not be here without you.
That's right. Run us up to 50.
Raymond calls with the 7-6, and Joseph now. We've seen him with kings twice. We've seen him with the aces. Now he's got jacks. He pushes all in. And pretty easy decisions by the rest of the field. So he takes down the small, the big, and the ante. And he's got a little more breathing room. Not a big roller coaster for Joseph, but he has been up and down here since we started this feature table at around 4 p.m. And speaking of big pairs, Michael under the gun. Pocket queens.
Seven, 19, 45.
4.5x here with those queens. Quite a statement.
Is he saying, get out of my pot?
He is pulling the Brian Patton, and it's not patent, but it's Patton. Get out of my pot bet.
9 volts. 10 volts. 1 volts.
Call 45.
2 calls. 3 volts. 4 volts. 5 volts. And 6 volts.
Raymond with pocket tens is going to make the call. Great flop for both pairs. See how this plays out. Could spell some trouble here for Raymond.
7, 19, 30.
80,000.
2 raises to 80,000.
I call.
7 calls. Correct.
Raymond may have painted himself into a corner here. The king might slow people down. Not sure.
7 check.
Check, check. Oh, and a
Oh,
10
wow.
on the river for Raymond. And a full house.
Them tens, good hand.
10s over 5s.
Make sure that's right.
And what a jump for Raymond.
Apparently hard.
Last night, I don't recall the exact amount, but I think he was always sometime around 250, 300,000. Never really got much going.
Lines are up.
Got knocked out before we got down to the final 12. But he is in a commanding lead here
I figured that's why you bet so
on
hard.
this feature table.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. What's your name, dear?
Teresa.
Teresa.
Yes.
We're on a 15-minute delay. You know, it's hard for us to know how this status of 860,000 matches up or compares to the other players outside there in the main room. But just doing some math, you're looking at 7.3 million in chips and better than 10% of those chips with 24 players remaining sitting in front of Raymond.
9 raises.
So there's a probably pretty good chance he's the overall chip leader right now.
There is definitely a good chance for that.
I have to defer to my good friend Mike Flynn.
Can you push that in for me,
I
please?
love when he verifies or double checks my math. I gotta call Mike during tax time to make sure I didn't screw anything up. Look over my shoulder.
Does he do taxes?
No, he's just really good with numbers.
He is. Both him and Scuba Steve.
Yeah. Steve, Ray Brent.
Yeah.
Jack's screen is exposed. Thank you. We got 2 players. Check.
I'm all in.
He's all in. He's 7, 15,000.
Michael gonna check raise all in that small blind with open ender and a king high. Russ, middle pair, king high. This would leave Russ with about 7,000 if he makes the call and doesn't win.
Oh, see, David.
And his instinct was right. Said probably on a draw, and that's exactly what that bet was.
Bigger than anything.
And looks like Mark Davis has been moved. I want to say that's probably table 1 based on the angle.
Yeah.
And he's up against Garrett there in seat 3.
C1. C1. Yeah. He's all in, C1.
How much is it?
80, 85, 86.
I call.
Can I call him C2? Thank you. 86. Seven folds, 8 folds.
So David's
This one.
all in here with King 10. Raymond in the lead with the Ace Jack of Hearts. David looking for some help. Now with 5 outs and the board pairs, still 5 outs, and he does not hit. David will be eliminated. And Raymond now very close to $1 million in chips.
One moves, please.
Is it here?
Yep.
You got blessed with them short arms, huh?
Man. That short arms is out there, you gave it to me. C3. C4. C6.
Okay. Here it is. Okay.
C9. Call. We got hands up. C12.
Left out of the blind call.
Raymond and the general going head to head.
He's first left.
Oh,
Check.
sorry.
Check.
Raymond pair and bottom pair with a 4.
Check.
Now 2 pair, aces and 4s. Brian going to be looking for a queen or an 8. Doesn't get there.
Aces and fours with a check.
Gloves out.
Button is correct. Small line, big line. Where's that going? 12. C3. Raise. 27. C7 fold. C8 fold. C9 folds. C2 folds. C3 folds. Button is correct. 6, 12, 6. C4, or 5, C6. You have a raise, 25,000, C7.
There they are, the aces, and now the 7s are back.
C7 is all in.
As we saw them earlier, Michael's going to push all in
C9 folds.
his remaining 10 big blinds.
C3 folds.
And he will be up against it here.
C4 folds. C6 is all in well.
Yeah.
towards me. Push that towards me, please, the cards.
Nah, yeah.
Michael looking for some help here. His
You have 80% next year.
flight 1C at risk.
I'll take a 7 in the window.
And like he said, I'll take a 7 in the window. He asks for it and he gets it.
Awesome. That's awesome.
And now he's going to stand up. And now an ace or an ace. And the sevens, not only do they hold up, but they hit quads.
Quad sevens.
Yes, he's taking C5. 1,
Yeah, why you taking our
25,
fish?
it's 128.
We all know who the real thief is. You okay?
Good luck, Ron.
He's taking my fish.
Jeremy not out of it yet, but man, you just got to this table with I think around 400,000 and taking some body blows.
Yeah. Definitely not going to be happy about that. but-
No, as he drops below 10 big blinds.
Or we both flop sets and then somebody hits quads and
What happened to me in the
Small blind, big
two?
blind. 6, 12, 6.
Pocket
I
five.
got somebody runner quads on these.
Pocket fives, pocket fours, 4 or 5 down, you got it. River 4.
Put me in the game, coach.
Nope, can't make me do it.
You don't never want to do it.
I know. Only be me.
One of my biggest cash wins. The guy flopped quad sixes, turned quad fives, and I hit a straight flush.
12. Seed 7.
You saw Michael in the first couple of hours
Seed 8 folds.
maintaining that chip lead here. And now looking to make a comeback to where he was before. It was a good way to start that comeback with quads.
Seed 4 folds. Seed 5 checks. So 6 checks. We got 2 players in this hand.
Raymond's going to call. Small blind gets out of the way.
First back.
Both of these players hitting a piece of this.
We have a bet of 25,000.
36 in the pot and a bet of 25. And Raymond with a quick all in, and Jeremy with a snap call here.
Yeah.
93.
57, 75, 85, 93.
Jeremy just having his aces cracked. Now he's looking for some help.
Turn.
Would like to build this stack back up. The king is no help.
Gonna need a queen or an 8.
We lost C6.
And now we've got a millionaire at the table.
Also.
Raymond,
Raymond.
1.1 million in chips. Somewhere over 7.5 million in play,
Can you move that button for me, please?
based on my
That
crude
button.
math.
Sounds pretty good.
And now 21 players.
No, he moved.
I was just the small blind.
Oh, you moved
I was
already?
just the small blind. I was
Oh.
in for 6. Because he was the big blind and checked.
Oh, he was big.
I think
Okay,
it's-
they're
yeah,
small, one
he was
big.
the big blind and checked.
Okay.
Big old man.
Yeah.
Dead small.
Dead small,
Oh, okay.
big only.
They move that button on me.
I did.
Okay, then tell me.
You got short arms. I'm trying to help you.
Okay, thank you.
Man, try to help. I get yelled. I can't do nothing.
My relationship ain't going good.
Alright, it's not good. We're having a bad day. Earlier, she's like, button's good, but then she couldn't reach the button.
And then
And so then she's like, you need to move it. And I was
You
like,
lend a
"You said it
helping
was-
hand,
said
you
it
see
was
what
good."
happens.
I know, and then I try to help, and then
Sweat, don't you know them now?
Younger than you anyway.
Man, does not need it. He does not need that.
And the clicker loses another one now. We're down to 20 players. 2 more players, and then we will be 9-handed at each of the 2 final tables with 3 players to go to get into the top 10%. And we sat here last night in a similar situation, Dom and I, Brian, and thought, oh, well, we're going to be done here before we get to the end of until we get to the hand for hand,
Right.
or until we get to the next break. And it was just the brakes were put on to the play for whatever reason.
That ain't happening,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Unadulterated poker. We have no control over that.
Sure don't.
But if you just look at the pace at which we are losing players right now, it's a good chance we'll be getting down to those 15 players, top 10% of this field before our planned sign-off time.
You know, Trump could use that down on the border, that wall.
27.
It's a lot of work went into today. I made it all the way to 14 yesterday.
Did you?
From the morning.
And they blame you like
got
you're
put out.
like they didn't see the toilet seat was up.
And then they went like another like 2 hours
Open your
after.
eyes.
Yeah,
I heard it was
Raymond
a long,
telling the same story, indicating he did get down
yeah,
to 2 away from the top 10%.
so we made up for it today.
82.
Yeah, I was pissed yesterday. Especially.
And we got an all-in out of the big blind from Russ with ace 10.
I changed my whole outlook on
55,000 for Headley to call. Looks like he makes the call with Jack 9.
Oh, that's not good. I had a Jack 6. So.
Oh, don't say, don't. Shush, shush. What are you gonna do? Alright, 9's in the window.
Damn.
Oh,
Damn.
Ace in the window. Jack, something spade.
Both players getting the piece. Russ with the biggest piece. Headley going to be looking for a Jack or a 9 to take the elimination.
Nice answer.
And no go. Double up for Russ.
I meant to say 9 in the window without an ace. I forgot. I messed up that part of it.
Missed that part, big time.
Messed that part of it.
And all you gotta do is, and I'll move it for you.
Okay, thank you.
But remind me, because I might forget.
I got you.
So you don't have to stretch all the way over.
Okay. Not my arm out of socket.
Okay. My brother just said.
Good question here from Cheeseburger on the chat, wondering if in this particular main event, if we're going to be doing a turbo on Saturday night. Right now that is not scheduled. But it's a good question. Just because it's not on the schedule doesn't mean there might be the brain trust of Jim and Marissa considering that. And here's my commitment to you. I will find out if that's a potential. Right now, as I mentioned, not on the schedule for a turbo. Excuse me. And if you're just joining us, thank you very much. And we really appreciate the questions and comments, insights here on the chat. Please keep them coming. And please keep those like buttons. Keep them coming. Get us to 50 as soon as you can. Appreciate it. Heads up action.
C8 bank 17,000. C9 calls.
The general, not a believer. Going to call with bottom pair.
C8, check a bet.
And if he liked the deuce before, he probably still likes it.
C8 check, C9. Check a bet.
22.
C9 bet
Likes it enough
17,000.
to bet after Russ checks.
The general likes his Deweys.
C8
I can't get myself to call him that, but
Deweys?
yeah.
You know what? It's kind of catching on to me.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Kind
I-
of like Bigley and
Yeah,
chilling
I mean,
and
yeah, I
yeah.
used to always say deuce. That's what I was taught. They're not twos, they're deuces.
Deuces, right.
But then Patton starts saying Dewey all the time.
Huh.
Two chips are already out there.
Kind of like
I
it.
just wanted to be sure, because some people, like, they
Okay.
can't screw
Some
it.
places it is.
Trying to cheat
It's
out
an
of chips
oversized
now.
chip.
I'm not trying to teach you anything, I just wanted
he's
to,
right.
that's why I waited until
He's
after the
right.
hand was over. I
Yeah,
didn't say
I
anything.
don't know.
He is absolutely correct. 612.
Yeah, when you're playing.
612.
Well, now she's siding with you, so things are
I
gonna
just wanted
start
to
working
know.
out between you two.
I don't know, like I said, I don't know the nitty gritty specific
But
rules.
that is
so-
true.
I agree, like, I was like,
It'll be a call.
I knew he was trying to raise,
Yeah.
but at the same time, like,
Because if it's just like $1,000 out there, and then it's 2,000, we throw this out there, it'd be just a call.
somebody could say like,
Yeah.
oh, one chip, one call. You know
Verbal is king.
what I mean? Oh, for sure.
We got a raise of 27 from C4. C8 goes all in. Hold the action, C2.
Russ all in again here.
C2 folds. Out of time.
Oh, I thought he had already folded, I'm sorry.
C2,
You
yeah.
beat pot the deuces.
I'm sorry.
That's
Could be
okay.
raised.
No, it's not. You
Yeah,
got
fold
started
around.
getting out
So
there.
that folded.
Little quick snap of the outer table there. Ron Muir got moved out there. C.J. Hudley, David Combs.
612. 6.
The guy in the red, is that Jedi Joel? Is that who they call it? Do you know that?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
No, I don't think it is.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Yep.
No. The picture of him flashed in my head. It's not him.
Yeah.
C4, actions to you.
Headley under the gun with King Queen.
C4 raises to 27,000.
Gonna open this pot up to 27,000.
C7 folds. C8 folds. C9 folds. C2 folds. C3 folds. C2.
He's pissed.
6, 12, 6.
Each day, our Facebook page is updated with the chip counts for the folks that have qualified for day 2. And you can go on there right now and check who we've got on board and what their chip count is and even what town they're from.
Oh, you short stack any there. It's like, take your chances, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, like,
How
Well,
often
it
you get a pair
is,
in the
but
hand?
that's the way
like you
that
said, we've
played
all
out.
been there,
Yeah.
like, yeah, it sucks to lose with aces,
C7
especially.
You
first
shoved
to
it
act.
all in first and then did that.
That's just, it's not your day. If you lose aces, the sevens, the quads, and whatever.
Yeah.
Same meant to be that day.
C7
you're right about
folds.
that.
C8 folds.
Got 2 outs, you hit them both.
My wife and daughter had to be
Hold
jumping
the
because
action.
they're watching me. Oh, they'll see it. Probably see it
You
already.
telling me to hold the action? Hold the action. Wait, you let go.
She's
You
got
hold
all
the
her
action,
college
baby.
mates watching. My daughter.
He raised it.
No, he called.
I said
No, he
call.
called to 12,000. He called. And fold. Yes, now hands up back.
We good?
Yes. Big blind check. Thank you.
Figure out what's going on.
Spread your C4. You want to see you spread your cards out?
Here, sorry.
Then, okay.
Sorry.
C4 is first to act. He checks.
32,000.
32,000 from C2. Heads up. C4, you're first to act. C4 checks.
32,000.
C2 bets 34,000.
32.
32,000. 32,000.
Raymond flopping and turning a king.
3,000
Now having
blank.
3 kings. Headley on a gut shot straight draw looking for a deuce.
C4 checks.
75.
C2 bets 75. C4 folds. Blinds are up. You don't need these as stacks of 20.
Okay.
The large denominations out front. Small blind, big blind, 8, 16, 8. Everyone's table should know what everyone's has.
I can't count that.
That's okay, he's gonna put his secret down.
You got us covered. That's all we need to know.
Couple players maybe?
Seat 8 is first act. Seat 8 folds. Can we get a player? We got 3 seats open.
There's 19
Okay,
people.
it's 19 handed. Okay, it's 19 handed. One player lose, there'll be two tables.
Who wants to play? I'll sit down. Who wants to play? 32,000.
C4 raises it to 32,000.
I would like 4 players to go.
Yeah.
C, C, 8, 7 folds. Here's the button, Matt. Matt, can you help me?
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen. 8, 16, 8 for the next dealer. Good luck, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
I'll be right behind you, sir.
Someday I'm going to be able to shuffle like Eddie. Those cards.
Right? You got a manhandle.
Raise.
Raise it up. 18. No, no, 30. You gotta make it 32. Yep. 32.
Oh, I forgot that was 16.
32.
Good?
Check. Check. Check.
Both
30.
players now hitting their jack.
Call.
Michael in the lead with the kicker. And now that doesn't play.
No.
Check.
Check, check to showdown. Chop pot.
Take it.
The 5 helping out Russ.
Sure do.
35.
General's going to defend his big blind here with deuce 4. We said he likes those Deweys. And he hits a piece of this with his 4. Headley, the pre-flop aggressor,
30.
raised it up to 35,000. Going to put a continuation bet out there. We've seen the General float with bottom pair before.
Yeah, it's ours.
And he does again this time. What? He is a stubborn player sometimes.
He did pick up some more outs.
I know, you call it stubborn, or you can also call it good reads. And calling because he thinks he's ahead, or at least in contention.
Well, a little digital interruption there.
Okay, we are getting information. This is not necessarily a digital interruption, but just like that, they're going to hand for hand. And I'll be candid with you folks, we just don't feel like hand for hand is good television, whether we're on the YouTube or not. And last night was an example when they went to hand for hand after our broadcast was over. It took over 2 hours. And so they are going hand for hand. We've gotten to that point. And we're going to sign off for tonight and then come back for Sunday, day 2. And remember, there's the fourth of 6 flights going on yet right now as we speak, and then 2 more tomorrow, 10% of each flight advancing to the day 2 Sunday restart, 12 p.m., and then you sit down and you're going to be looking to knock out some players.
That's right.
Take down $1,000 each time you do. So check us out here on the reservepoker.com as well as our Facebook page. You can get updates. But in the meantime, also in November, we've got the Black Friday Black Chip Bounty $100,000 prize pool guarantee. Brian, this is undoubtedly the biggest one-day tournament we have each year.
Sure is.
The $100,000 guarantee, pretty much a lock to exceed that on our Black Friday. And what an opportunity to come in here on the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. And for that $340 buy-in tournament, you could satellite in for just $75. Something to put on your calendar. Even if you're not traveling for the holidays, what a great place to be and something to do here the day after Thanksgiving. And maybe you've had enough turkey and other socializing, and now it's time to play poker. But anyway,
right.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it for Brian and I. We'll be back, I said, Dom and I, on Sunday for the day 2. In the meantime, from our family here at the Reserve, everybody please stay safe.